really a silk kind of connection. There up on the screen, you can see our patrons. We'll select that little puppy and that. Just getting on. My screen is way down there on the bottom, but anyway, come on, something like that. Anyway, I'm in the bottom of a. There, I'm at a little bit better. Replacing Darwin last a tiny amount of time successfully. Number 220 of here he's a to wave and the encode project kind of around the corner from Edward. Jensen attempts to commandeer to which is part of the encode, and I'll be putting a link to that in listing, which didn't quite say what Jensen was claiming it does. Not 80%, but it said about 15% of the pseudogenes appeared to have some transcription activity associated, which doesn't mean they're used. It's another one of the fallacies that Jensen and the encode project, including over at Intelligent Design. Oh, hi, Slay. Oh boy. Hi all. Yeah. Because of the easiness of the internet connection, don't be too thrilled about the fact that the sound is geeky. That we'll just have to kind of live around with that. Compared with the war in Ukraine, this is a minor inconvenience. Thing which that you can go to literature, rebooting and roboting and however what it's doing will just allow me to get the on the table. So then chromosome 2 fusion with Bergman and Jeffrey Tompkins creation of paper, and waving Tompkins' response to the criticism of that paper, while never citing in any of the notes any of the criticism itself, only Tompkins' response. So it's pure deck stacking. Jackson and I happen to have had quite an extensive section on that topic in The Rocks Were There. Cheap hint, get the book if you don't have it. Jensen actually been from this very yeah. Timer is running. It's trying to use it Joel Tech and stuff on hybrids, and like the I'll be putting the technical material into the and I'll go ahead and just end the stream if I can. We got 4 minutes down the way. I'll at least be able to put all of this stuff in there. Bear with me at least, because I'm definitely very, even when not on doing Evolution Hour, the Big Slosh Chapter 2 is just coming along gangbusters. There's material in there that you will have never seen anywhere else. So I got to remind everybody that the old RJ is Z Little Beaver on all of these topics. Oh, okay. The signal seems to be getting a little bit better again. Jonathan Fatty dance around was anything other than ritual reasons for prohibiting certain practices in the Old Testament. And along the way, Tay makes the mistake of citing a brand new paper on Mesopotamian hybrids, never mentioning that the chronology in it completely shreds the creationist dogmas that all of this should have been happening like after 2300 BC with the Ark. So anyway, I'll be putting all of those links into the material once the video is finalized. We're a half hour early, so I apologize for that front, but viewers can catch up on things as we go. Maybe down the line, I'll be able to find a way around either getting a more powerful internet connection and or some kind of booster things. And it took me an hour and a half to get on Restream because it was trying to negotiate its way around with the newer Windows system that I had downloaded. So it was just up in the air. But as I say, compared to what people are facing in Ukraine, minor inconvenience. Never lose sight of the bigger realities of the world. I've got the next quite a few episodes of material coordinated for Evolution Hour micro versions that we're doing in here. And as I said, the material on the Big Slosh chapter. I still have to put in the section on creationist reference of the Chinese floods. I've got a slew of stuff that, again, there's not been available in other contexts, I think, as anybody has done. And of course, the end of the chapter is going to be a great big section on soft tissue issue. That will be soft tissue issue, the issue of the soft tissues. That'll be one of the bigger ones because it will be up to date with all the stuff all in one nice little segment. So that alone will be part of the fun and games. And of course, Jackson is working on his side of the equation with the various chapters he's doing. Then I still have to tackle the big cosmology chapter, which is going into Nathaniel Jensen and all of the ad hoc bits that creationists do with trying to get around the distant starlight problem and star formation, nuclear element formations, all of that stuff. It's a mess. And the fact that they have to grapple with their rivals over in the intelligent design camp who just love all that Big Bang stuff because it reinforced their Kalam style defense of the Bible. And so there's a lot of fistfights and that going on in that area too. So anyway, we got 7 minutes out of the way, though. The signal looks really quite nice. I've given Jackson a heads up on the issue. That was for 7 o'clock time, and we're running ahead of schedule on here. So kind of see what's going on here. I will say that in spite of all the little dicey internet access, that has disappeared of the work on ethnography and various legends and that available free online, which has been a great boon to a impecunious scholar like moi. Either some of them that I can download full bore as PDFs, or others that are inspectable free online, but you'd have to pay a service to be able to actually download the puppy. But I can copy manually. I can have a chance to look at the documentation. So it's actually been wonderful to be able to track down. I'd collected quite a lot of material already. Creation statements years ago in some cases, and that's the book they were relying on. Most of those discovering said and discover that don't necessarily match up. A little blip that will be popping in the new book as well, that I'll give you a little on, is a spectacular example of Andrew Snelling having his head up his ass. And it has to do with a very recent posting he did only a few years ago, where he was going at tree ring dating. And he puts up a cute little chart, which he attempts to argue is the rug out from under the tree ring calculations, because only the upper two trees, only two little trees are involved that get you back far enough to be able to connect up with all of this other sequence of trees. And I was able to get the original book that he had got this chart from. The body of the chart was accurate enough, but blatant a detail, and it posed problems, because missing from the chart was the y-axis information that was in the original one in the book. What the information was how many specimens were each one of the y-axis that he was talking about. With the groups of trees that had a range. So his entire now that the y-axis was missing the version that was in Snelling. One, I'm still an idiot and doesn't know how to read a chart. So I'm going to go ahead. We are 1 minute in. I'm going to end the screen. Thanks everybody for showing up early. We're muddling along. See you kind of next week, hopefully.